Hey, what is going on guys? It is Young here, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to win your first game here for Season 9, and for the gameplay in the background, I am playing in a duo match, and I'm going to show you guys my tips and tricks when it comes to getting your first win here in Season 9. And before we get into the video, I'm going to be hosting a V-Buck giveaway, and if you guys want a chance to win some free V-Buck, all you need to do is to drop a like on this video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn on my notifications, and as well leave a comment down below of your Xbox gamer tag, your PSN gamer tag, or Epic account. And for the winner, I'm going to be giving away 2,000 V-Bucks, in which you can buy skins, gliders, pickaxes, anything you want in the item shop, so make sure you guys enter. And as well, if you guys like to add me and support me as a creator in the item shop, all you have to do is go over to the item shop, go down to the bottom right, hit support a creator, and type in my code. My code is Young Humor, and you guys will have me supported as a creator. And alright guys, let's get right to the video. Alright, so in this video, I have my first win here for Season 9. I end up getting it in the afternoon right I got home from school. So I'm going to be walking through this gameplay and showing you guys exactly what I did in order to win this game here for Season 9. Because there is a few changes that I want to talk about here in Season 9 that's really going to affect how you're going to be able to get more wins here in this game. So first off, of course, the new areas of the map are going to be the new retail, which is named Mega Mall, and then we have the new area in Tilted. And so those two locations are going to be major hot drops, at least for the next few weeks, because every single time that I've gone to these locations, it's just been team after team. I landed at one building and there's like 3 or 4 people in there, so it's just jam-packed with a ton of people. So if you're going to go for a lot of kills, you land at these two locations, and I guarantee you're going to be running into people non-stop. You can walk away with 10 plus kills if you really wanted to. So these two locations are going to be super hot when it comes to going for a lot of kills. And at the same time, if you want to go for a good amount of wins, I wouldn't recommend landing at these two locations right off the start, because like I said, there's going to be a ton of people going here, and it can be very difficult to find a building by yourself and just get the amount of materials, the amount of weapons, and also the amount of shield that you would normally need in order to fight a lot of people. So with that being said, good locations to land at are really anywhere on the map but these two locations, because honestly, I'd say half the map go to these two places. Other than that, I've been into Salty a few times, maybe one team at most. Before that, it used to be pretty hot, maybe like 4 or 5 teams there. Now it's only really like one team, which you can expect for it to be like that at least for the next few weeks, because at the beginning of each season, a lot of people are going to be going to the new locations right off the bat, checking them out, seeing how they are. And also another thing to talk about, and a really important part here for Season 9, is going to be, I don't even know what to call it, I guess the tubes, the thing you can fly around in. You're about to see in a minute exactly what they are, but you can basically go around the majority of the map using these. There's some next to Tilted, and there's some next to Retail that take it all the way from the most northern part of the map to the bottom half of the map. And also there is a few locations kind of close to Dusty Divot, and also there's another one, I can't remember exact location, it's somewhere in the ice area where there's kind of like a spaceship kind of thing that you can fly up, and then you can use that to use it as a launch pad. So these two things are going to be very useful for getting around the map very quickly. They're very good for using mobility. So if you don't have extra launch pads, you don't have extra rifts, you can use those type of things to get around the map very, very quickly. And as well, if you don't even have like a quad crasher or hoverboard or anything like that, these things are going to be ideal for pushing around the map quickly and getting a lot of kills, and also getting out of situations if you need to. And also a third thing that I really wanted to talk about in this video, and you guys already know it's huge controversy on it already, and that is going to be the pump shotgun not being in the game. And I'm going to make a shotgun tips video, I think either the next video or 2 videos after this one, because it's going to be a really important part of Fortnite here for Season 9. So as you guys know, they did take out the pump shotgun, which is a shock to all of us. I don't think any of us saw it coming. So now in the game, they did add a new shotgun. I think it's called like a combat shotgun or something like that. So you have a new shotgun in the game, and then we also have the tac shotgun. So we have those two shotguns to work with, and I haven't played with them too much. I've started using the pump, the games that I've used it. I probably played like 5 or 6 games. But for the games that I've used the new shotgun, I kind of do have mixed feelings about it. At the same time, it can be very useful if you hit your shots, but at the same time, it could really hit for consistent 30 damage shots. So it can be kind of tricky whether to use the tac shotgun or to use the new combat shotgun. It's basically just a pump shotgun that has the same kind of thing as a tac. pretty much the way it shoots is kind of like, it's pretty much exactly like attack, but it's like a pump version. And I really don't know exactly how I feel about it, because at the same time it's kind of good, but at the same time it's really bad. So of course I would rather prefer the pump in the game, and I'm sure you guys would as well. But when it comes to my preference on the shotgun, in this game I was using the tac for the most of the game because I was using pumps before, so I wanted to try out the tac, and I think the blue tac is not a bad option. It's very good. And the thing about shotguns now, you really do have to play very aggressive with them, because if you're not really close to the other player, you're going to be hitting for no damage every single time. Maybe if you ADS, I think you can hit for like a 40 or 50 damage shot from maybe a slight medium range, but other than that, you're going to be hitting for no damage whatsoever. It's going to be constant 20 and 30 damage shots unless you're really close to the other player, because the base damage on the weapon is 77, and that's going to be for the purple shotgun. The blue one's only going to do like 73, and so basically if you're using the pump shotgun, normal damage would be a 100 damage body shot, and if you were to hit from the exact same amount of pellets from that range, you'd be hitting for 77 with the new shotgun, which is not that good. And also the max damage you can do for a headshot, when you would normally hit for 220, you would be hitting for 137, because that's the maximum amount of damage you can do with the gun. Or it might be 130, it's either 137 or 138. Either way, it's really not that much of a difference. And if you're hitting for consistent body shots, if the other player is 200 damage, you have to hit at least 3 shots. So with that being said, it can be a difficult gun to use if you're not hitting for max damage body shots. Otherwise, you could really shoot like 4 or 5 shots just to kill the other player with that weapon. So it can be good, it can be kind of bad. It's always been like the tac shotgun in my opinion, just because it's been one of those weapons that's pretty inconsistent. Sometimes you can hit for a lot of damage consistently, but at the same time you can have those streaks where you're just constantly hitting the guy for like 20 or 30 damage, and by the time you even finish him off, you hit him like 5 or 6 times. So that's just something to think about when it comes to the new shotgun in the game. And I'm definitely going to be using both, and I think it's going to be really interesting how it works in arena mode, because in arena, the shotgun now, it's really not that strong. So in arena mode, I feel like a lot more people are just going to be spamming SMG, drum gun, and AR, because the shotgun isn't going to be as effective as it once was. So that's really going to be interesting how it plays out, but I honestly feel like a lot more people are going to be utilizing their SMG and drum gun in arena mode, just because like I said, when you're using the pump, it's not doing a ton of damage unless you're really close, and so you're going to have to be point blank to the other player. And if you're playing a game mode like arena, the second you get 1 or 2 tags on the other player, they're going to be boxed up immediately. So using a gun like the tac or the new pump shotgun is going to be really weird to use, because you're not going to be able to do that high damage very quickly. So using a gun like the SMG or AR in the late game might actually be a little bit better, but that's something that I'm going to be trying out later today and seeing exactly how it's going to play out. And one thing that I noticed in particular, especially when I was going tilted towers, and for whatever reason I ended up having a lot more materials than usual. The bushes I was mining felt like I got a little bit more wood from them, and as well I felt like I had a good amount of steel. So it might honestly just be me, but in my opinion I feel like I've had a little bit more mats in this season than I have had in the previous season, just from the people I've killed. I've ran into a lot of people that I've killed that had max brick, had max steel, when previously before it really wasn't too much of a thing, because in tilted towers there actually is quite a bit of structure that you can get steel from. So it wouldn't be uncommon to leave tilted towers nowadays with like 500 or 600 steel, so that could be a plus for here in season 9. I feel like there's a little bit more availability when it comes to finding materials, so that could be a plus and something that you could use to your advantage, because the people I've been running into have had a lot more shield. And another thing that I really wanted to talk about is the new damage indicator in this game. So after you take damage, as you guys have noticed, and maybe you guys haven't, but after you get shot, in your health bar, it ends up showing as red, and before that it used to only show up red when you got hit on white. So when you got hit after your HP, or pretty much after your shield was gone. So it's kind of weird now, after you get hit, it's very difficult to tell whether you got hit for your shield, or maybe they already knocked off your shield and you get hit for your body damage. It's very difficult to tell now, so that's going to be one weird thing that you have to get used to, and something that's been really throwing me off a ton, because I've had gunfights where I've got hit for like 20 damage and I thought I was all the way at like 10 HP, 20 HP. So that's something that's really weird and a strange thing that I thought they added into the game. So that's just something we all have to get used to. So if you want to be able to win and just win your gunfights a lot more, you definitely have to be more aware of how much HP you actually have, because it is going to be a lot more difficult to tell. And also another thing you guys can worry about a little bit less, they did nerf the availability of the drum gun. Yes, there's still going to be a lot more people who have it, but I think they nerfed the amount of the drop rate. I think it was from like 8 or 15% down to 7%. So it is a plus. There's not going to be as many drum gun spraying. So you really want to be able, if you want to be really good here in Season 9, you have to be very good with the new shotguns in this game. You're going to have to learn how to use them efficiently, and as well you're going to have to be very good at close range fights because the shotguns aren't going to be as powerful as they were before. So getting good with SMGs and different close range weapons like that are going to be very effective and essential for winning here in Season 9. And with that being said, that's what for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys liked it, and if you guys could, drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on my notifications to be notified for every single new video. And alright guys, I'll see you next video.